Welcome back to ESA Summer 21. We're raising money for Save the Children. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Twitch and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now we're here, ladies and gentlemen, with Lemin running some Sonic Robo Blast 2. Take it away.
Hello everyone. As said, this is Sonic Robo Blast 2. It is a Sonic fan game, originally made in the Doom engine. Now it's just a bit more of a modified Doom engine, but yeah, basically it's still in the Doom roots. It's basically a fan game made in Doom. So yeah, it's pretty out there, but there's a lot of tight movement, and a lot of times you're gonna have to focus, which is why Refrag is gonna help a lot out here. Let's without further ado, let's just start. So, this is Green Flower 1, the first kind of, Green Hill-ish kind of level. You have them in like every Sonic game almost.
Yep.
You can see I'm using these dashes in air to get like, instant speed, which is what I'm going to be using throughout the entire run, really. I mean, these instant dashes are very useful. I mean, it's instant speed, so you can expect it to be like a little bit useful, like at least a little bit.
Yeah, there's also the spin dash that he's using right now to get that shield. So this is a whirlwind shield, which allows you to do a double jump. And yeah, it is gonna be used a lot throughout the run because it allows for some sick skips.
Yeah, the windshield is basically the best shield for speedrunning because it lets us get more height, which lets us do skips, and obviously that's a good thing in speedrunning. So
yeah.
So this boss is the first time I'm going to be using first-person mode. First-person mode really helps me aim the camera a lot easier. This boss can go left or right. It's completely random. You kind of just have to react and just dash accordingly.
Yeah, what you prefer is when he just gets stuck on the wall and keeps going in that direction, so he keeps getting stuck in the wall.
That is the best.
And yeah, you'll see the usage of speed shoes right in this level, actually. Just right here, and you go like, I think it's 0.5 the amount of speed. I mean 1.5 the amount of speed you normally go. Yeah. So you can bounce on these spring bots. They have a little spring on them, but it's pretty precise. Like the hitbox of it is pretty hard to get.
It is. But yeah, here we have something that's a bit annoying to do.
Yeah, a lot of bounces and bumps. And
yeah, there's a slope jump that we try and do there. And it basically skips all the steam, but I didn't manage to get it. That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, the slopes in this game can give you crazy height when combined with speed shoes or the dashes. Yeah,
like, that's mainly one of the points that makes like Dash is really good, is that any slope you go to, you can get a lot of speed off it. Just by dashing onto it and then jumping off.
Alright, and now we are going into Techno Hill 2 with more speed shoes.
Yeah.
And in this level, we are gonna try to get the 102 cycle. Because this level is heavily based on the cycles you get. At the very end, you'll see there's a platform going up and down, and we don't really wanna wait for it.
Yeah. Oh. Got caught a little bit there. But yeah, this level is very cycle-based. This looks like the 102 cycle.
Oh, yeah, it does look pretty fast.
Oh, I think I might have just missed it. But that's fine. Yeah, it's still good.
Still...
The main thing about this level is you have the goop. I had to go into it at the start. But yeah, the goop is not good to fall into. It like kind of just slows you down in it, and you have to like wait till you go back up. So yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't manage to get the 102.
Yeah, 102. So this boss is pretty similar to. Oh, my hands are on ESDF for some reason. But yeah, this boss is pretty simple. But if you lose track of them, they'll go like in a really fast loop, and it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, when you want to go too fast on this boss, sometimes you're just gonna miss him because you have a lot of invisibility frames.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you miss him, it's really hard to recover, usually.
It is. This is our first water level.
Yep. And he's gonna do some jumps and bounces are pretty precise, but he does get it. He skips all of this platforming.
Yeah. And
Spin dash jump here.
Yeah.
Skip all of this section.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Yeah, that was really fast.
So yeah,
I guess the spin dash really helps in the water to build up speed, because if you dash in the water, you actually don't get the amount of speed you would get if you're not in the water.
Yeah, spin dashing is fastest, but I managed to pull it off. That's great. Yeah, that trick. I'll let Refrag explain it because the part's coming up and I need to concentrate.
All right, so this fish bounce at the beginning is pretty hard. Like, we have some kind of setup for it, but you need to do imperfect jumps and stuff, or otherwise you're just not gonna get the height and distance. And he did manage to get the best cycle here, which is again like these platforms rising up and down. You wanna get them in the right time.
Yeah, you want to make sure not to get crushed there because it is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of got caught on the walls, but this overall is pretty good.
This is really good dipsy for the moment.
And here we have the water slides. You're going to want to dash as much as possible on these.
Yep.
The other characters that can't do these air dashes, they have a pretty rough time here. Well, they're going much slower. So yeah. You want to take advantage of that Sonic ability. It's not sub 120, but that's still very good. It's
still very good.
It's still very good.
What's also good about this game is that you have a lot of different routes, and I will be honest, I'm not too familiar with the routes on Deep Sea 2 with the other characters, but there might be some characters that just use a different route, and yeah, this game has a lot of secrets and all.
Yeah,
so
there's 6 characters in this game, and they all play extremely differently, and the routes for each character also are very different.
Yeah, and there's a lot of to explore in this game if you wanna try it out.
Yeah.
It is actually free. And
yeah.
You just gotta go to srb2.org.
Yeah.
Here we are in Castle Eggman.
Oh, nice.
Again, trying to get these cycles. So on these launchers, it's basically like you wanna get the best amount of distance and stuff, and so you gotta release them at the right time, and they can allow you to skip a lot of stuff, like you can see here.
Yeah. But yeah, the swingers are kind of like you need to dash right after you jump after them, and then you get like a ton of distance, and that's where they become useful. Here, I'm gonna do a spin dash jump to skip, waiting for stuff to fall.
Nice. Yeah, because normally you need to wait for this door to open, but
that's.
Why not you?
That's okay. That's okay. Wow. That's okay.
That is a really good time on that level.
Alright.
Really good time. Now Castle Eggman 2. Let's see. Yeah. Missing these getting on these platforms fastly can be pretty hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, there's some more cycles. This game has a lot of cycle-based stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, speed shoes,
slope jumps, weird shield guy collision.
As you can see, we can skip so much stuff with these slopes.
Yeah, slopes are really the key to Sonic 80%. I mean, it really is all about slopes, and this game has a lot of level packs and like mods that people make their own levels. And the first thing we really do when we try to speedrun these new levels is we'll look for slopes to abuse and to get new skips with those slopes. So really, using the dashes and the slopes is really when it comes to the Sonic speedrun, that's what it's about. You want to really try and find the best ways you can abuse those slopes.
Yep. That's a 115. That's a pretty damn good time as well.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
Time is going pretty well.
It's going alright.
I don't know this boss. So yeah, you can just go through these spikes if you placed well enough. And yeah, this boss, you gotta press these buttons. And the good thing about this is that they are not random. It is the same pattern every time, so you just know what you need to do here. And as we will see later, some bosses have some bad RNG.
Yeah, bosses like this you really need to be grateful for. You need to savor this moment. You need to really really enjoy this boss, because later there's going to be bosses that aren't this nice. They aren't predictable. You kind of just have to deal with them. But that is Castlevania 3. So Arcane 1, and I'm going to have to be quiet. Because,
Arcane 1 is really hard level, so first of all you gotta... unfortunate death there. But you gotta make a spin dash jump here. Which is actually frame perfect.
Yeah.
So if you miss it, you just lose a lot of time and it's really not easy. And then gonna make this bounce here, bounce on this turtle, and now the anvil skip.
Yeah. There's an anvil in this level that we used to use, but then we found a skip for it and we called it the anvil skip. And then we found another skip for that skip, so we called it the anvil skip. And then there's a skip for that skip that we call the anvil skip. But there's a lot of them. But today we use the anvil skip. I believe it's just
This level has quite a big history.
Yeah, because it's one of the most open levels. There's so many strats and cool stuff about it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was still pretty nice.
Yeah, it's alright.
And now Arcane 2, where we are gonna be introduced to minecarts.
Yeah, we will.
And we didn't really talk about these tornadoes or...
Yeah, tornadoes.
But they can also be used to make the skip in Arcane 1. There's some other strats in the level we just saw before.
Yeah, if I didn't do that frame perfect rail spin dash jump thing, then I could have used a tornado, which would have been a little safer, but it's a second slower, and
And we are going into the minecart section.
Yeah, going into the minecart section now. There is a minecart skip here, where we do a pretty precise jump to skip a part of the track. It's hopefully I'll get it.
But since there is a bit some time before actually getting to the skip, you have time for some messages.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We got some donations coming in here. We have $10 from Anonymous with no comment, but thank you very much. And we got $10 from Gray that says, had to donate after that rockout. And he's referring to that amazing drum cover from before this. Thank you guys so much for that lovely, lovely donation. And keep them coming in for a great cause.
That was secrets.
And thank you all for the donations. And we can see that Lemin got this minecart skip, so...
Yeah.
Basically, you have only a few frames to make this jump, and he did get it. It saves a bunch of time. It's pretty cool. But now we are going into Fang, which is a very RNG-based boss.
Yes.
Because you can jump in all kind of places, and it's pretty hard to hit him depending on where he is.
Okay.
And you also gotta avoid these bombs that can easily get you killed.
They can, yeah.
Because when you go into the phase 2, as you can see, you don't have the walls anymore, so you can die pretty easily. And Red Volcano!
This is a very technical level, with a lot of jumps, a lot of, there's a lot of precise stuff going on with this level.
Yeah, and there's pretty much lava in all of the levels.
Yeah,
so.
the main thing is this damage boost. We're going to be taking damage on purpose and then walking on lava. That's the only time you need to do it, but you can use it later. Oh, actually, no, okay, I'm wrong. No, there is a second place you want to use it, which is coming up.
Yeah, there's going to be a pretty big skip.
Yeah.
Where normally you will have to use a ball, which will get you through the lava and stuff without actually touching it. But we can skip it by damage boosting and using these springs to directly go the other part of the level, and he gets it. Nice.
Yeah, that skip is cool to do, but it is very risky. Like, there is a platform you can land on nearby, and I do recommend using that to anyone picking up this game.
Yeah,
because that's the birds.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, these birds can be pretty annoying. They get you pretty easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for the skip he did, he actually had 0 rings, so if he touched lava, he was dead. But the platform, there's actually a shield on it. And you can use that to kind of recover if you mess up.
Yeah.
And oh, nice start of Egg Rock 1.
Yeah.
So there is a pretty tight cycle to make here at the beginning on these platforms. And he did get it, which is quite a time save.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Oh, sorry for that. Hopefully that wasn't wrong.
Alright. So yeah, Egg Rock will see a lot more. Okay, do not get stuck in the corner. Egg Rock will see a lot more tight movement. Like, the game generally ramps up difficulty at Egg Rock because it's the last level. It's the last zone. Well, technically the last zone. I mean, there is Black Core, but it's basically the same as Egg Rock. So yeah, we have this room where we have a bit more low gravity. We can kind of just jump through it.
Yeah, and doing this room with the speeches, like Lemin just did, it's actually pretty risky. You can die pretty easily in this room, but he did manage to do it.
If you get hit once by the walls, it's kind of just, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
It's best to land on the platforms in between and maybe take it a bit slower if you want to live. Oh.
Egg Rock 2, the longest level in the game, where we have a trick at the beginning that lets us skip the gravity switches we got at it.
Yeah.
And it's not frame perfect, but it's pretty tight. Unfortunately, it didn't get it first try, but it got it second try. And now we have some more cycles to get.
Okay, this has been a bit... Alright, there we go, okay.
But yeah, in this level there's gravity switches, which you can see right here. And yeah, actually if you play the game without really changing the options, you might be wondering why the camera isn't turning the other way around. And that's because there is actually a setting to keep the camera in the right direction. Like right. I don't know, you say it, right gravity?
Yeah, it just keeps the... It basically... I don't know how to explain it either, because I've been using this option for so long, I cannot remember what it looks like with the default, but basically, it will look weird.
Yeah.
It will look weird, and it'll be very disorientating, and there's an option to make it not be... Oh,
that's pretty sad.
Unfortunate.
But it's fine, you got a checkpoint not too long ago.
Still have to go up the elevator, but it's alright.
Yeah, that's the thing. He wanted to make that cycle, he was really close to getting it, but unfortunately
Yeah.
not quite close enough. But we are coming up to the Yokubox skip, which Lemin is of course gonna be doing.
Yes, the Yokubox
And
skip.
it is a very hard trick. You gotta dash jump on one of the tiny platforms that you see here and make it to the other way.
Like that.
And there we go, he gets it. That is really sick.
Oh, okay, let's wait a bit.
Alright. Yeah. There's been a few instances where Lemin died just after doing this skip, and it's it's rough to see.
There was another marathon where I did make the skip and then I died right after it. So I hope it's good that that did not happen at ESA.
Yeah. It's a really good time. Tier 1 is really good for this level.
Yeah.
And now we're entering this Metal Sonic race. But actually, Metal Sonic is gonna have a little trouble to catch up on Lemin.
Yeah.
So it should be good.
He's gonna do his best, but he's probably gonna be behind by a bit. I'm gonna try a skip hit. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna try a skip where you... I didn't get it.
That's sad.
But yeah, you skip the gravity switch and then you'd basically do this a lot faster. You wouldn't have to go through this part I'm doing right now.
It is a pretty tough skip, so...
Yeah.
And... yeah, it is kinda like the the Metal Sonic race in Sonic Mania, for those familiar. I mean,
It's
I guess
like-
Lemin
yeah, well,
will
yeah.
know better.
Yeah, I do know a lot about Sonic Mania, but yeah, both in Sonic CD and Sonic Mania, it's kind of like that. I mean, I believe this is a remix of the Metal Sonic boss theme in the CD.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So yeah, but yeah, this boss is pretty simple. All you do is first get them into. You need to hit them 5 times in total, and then they'll go into the part where they start dashing towards you and bouncing off the walls.
Yep. And you just want to avoid it, and then you just hit him again, and then he does the same thing again.
Yeah, it's very simple, which is why this is a good time for messages, if there are any.
Oh, absolutely. I just want to quickly remind everyone about our current bid war and milestone we have going on for the remainder of the event. We still have one bid war, which is the ending choice for Dark Souls. Right now we have To Link the Fire in the lead with $468, but the Dark Lord is not far behind with $378. You still have some time to get donations in to change the outcome of that. And not only do all donations go towards Save the Children, which is awesome, but also to snipe our milestones of ESA Summer 2020. It's at $51,985. We're so close to meeting that milestone, as well as proceeding to that 60,000 milestone for that bonus run of Resident Evil Village. So keep those donations coming in. It's for a great cause, and you guys are amazing.
Great.
Yeah, that's great. And we are actually entering the final boss now that we did Metal Sonic,
Yeah.
which has some more RNG.
Yes. Now, this boss uses Doom AI, and Doom AI is very inconsistent. They might walk straight towards you, they might not. But basically, we want to get them into this goop, and that makes them vulnerable. And
Yeah, and now you just wanna hit him a lot of times.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he keeps firing at you, so it is pretty easy to miss. And then when he starts moving again, you don't really know where he's gonna move.
Yes.
So that makes it really unpredictable.
Oh.
Okay, and then the same thing starts again. You get him into the goop, and you hit him.
Oh.
And
Ooh, I did not like that. I did not like that. I did not like that.
Hey.
Not one bit.
yeah, you gotta be careful
Yeah.
there because the walls are gone, and you can easily die here
Yes.
if you try to dash into him. Oh, and there we go. He actually beat the boss, and the time is coming up really soon now.
Yeah.
9:30 11.
Time will begin when the ending cutscene. I mean, it'll end when the ending cutscene begins. Time. Okay. Oh,
Nice.
I skipped through the credits, obviously.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was a really good run, honestly, and
That was actually a really good run. That is a 24:09 RTA.
Oh, nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really fun overall run, and yeah, like just want to reiterate, like if anyone wants to play this game, it is on sb2.org. We in the speedrunning community, we are hosting a SB2 tournament. It will begin on September 11th, and it will be on September 10th and 11th, I believe. And yeah, I encourage anyone to join if they're like interested in this game, running a Sonic, and yeah.
Yeah, there are people that are gonna join without really knowing much about the game, so don't be afraid to join if you want.
Exactly, yeah.
Definitely, we are looking for many people to join and just have fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about. But yeah, that's all for SB2. I want to say thanks to everyone. Shout out to the SB2 Speedrun community. Shout out to the SB2 general community, like everyone who just plays the game. It's
shout outs to ESA.
Yeah, ESA for giving us a spotlight here. It's been really fun. So yeah, thanks to everyone involved, and yeah, that's all right.
Thank you guys so much for that amazing Sonic Blast run. Coming up next, guys, stay tuned because we are continuing with the Sonic trend here with some Sonic 1 SMS by Arjik. But now, some intermissions. Stay tuned.